Hi, I'm David Walker. I'm here today to talk to you about the portfolio management of the Enhanced Use Lease program for the Air Force. Portfolio management falls under the Real Property Management Division of the Air Force Civil Engineer Center, or AFCEC-CIM. What is portfolio management, and what do we do in the Real Property Management Division? The Real Property Management Division is a group of professionals and subject matter experts in areas of engineering, architecture, construction, portfolio management, real estate, finance, and business management. We team with stakeholders from AFCEC, the major commands, the installations, and the developer to achieve a successful project that returns a positive benefit and value to the Air Force. Our responsibilities occur in Phase 4, portfolio management of the EUL process, after the lease has been signed or executed by all parties. The integration with the Strategic Asset Utilization Division begins in Phase 3 during negotiations and continues through lease signing. After lease signing, we enter the post-closing management phase of the project, or Phase 4 of the Enhanced Use Lease program. Because of our portfolio management role, we have a vested interest to help shape the project in a manner that is in the best long-term interest of the Air Force and the developer. After lease execution, and upon formal acceptance, the project transfers to our division with the ultimate goal of returning the maximum value of the lease to the Air Force and the warfighter. During the transition and through Phase 4, the portfolio manager gathers all information and documentation needed to manage the project. This documentation includes the economic assessments, environmental assessments, developers' proposals, marketing plans, business plans, the installation's design guide and master plan, along with all closing documents. These documents are the basis on which our division manages the project throughout the terms of the lease, with most leases having a 50-year lifespan. Projects consist of many facets, including delivery of in-kind consideration, commercial project construction, cash consideration, financial analysis, lease compliance, and oversight. The portfolio manager is responsible for tracking the funds and the construction progress of the projects. The portfolio manager works with stakeholders on matters pertaining to risks, milestones, change orders, action items, teleconferences, and meetings. Meetings or teleconferences are held on a regular basis to discuss the project and resolve matters that might arise. These meetings are very similar to those an installation might hold during normal construction oversight. Some topics include finance, schedules, and ongoing issues. A Management Review Committee, or MRC, is formed at the beginning of Phase 4. The MRC meets on an as-needed basis to resolve any issues the lessee and/or the government might have. The portfolio manager is also responsible for attending pre-closing, post-closing, and annual site visits to gather information related to the project. Traditionally, the MRC meetings have been held in conjunction with the yearly site visits. This schedule minimizes time constraints for the lessee, the installation, the MAGCOM, and AFCEC personnel. The portfolio manager works with the team to prepare quarterly and annual reports. These reports are broken out by major commands and by installation in a summary report of each project in the EUL portfolio. The portfolio manager also works closely with the General Counsel to the Air Force, SAF GCN San Antonio, when legal opinions are required or when provisions of the lease need to be revised or amended. They also provide guidance during preparation of the lease documents up to the lease signing. We also employ the services of other contract personnel with expertise in areas of finance, project management, and Air Force real estate regulations. Overall, Real Property Management has the responsibility to manage all aspects of the project once it closes to ensure project success and a beneficial return to the Air Force. Some examples of EUL projects and their associated values are: at Nellis Air Force Base, the developer constructed a wastewater treatment facility on the leased parcel. They provided a $25 million gym, reclaimed water and wastewater infrastructure, and delivery of reclaimed water to the base as in-kind consideration with a forecasted value of approximately $35 million. At Hill Air Force Base, the lessee developed an office park for lease to private sector commercial tenants with a forecasted value of approximately $136 million. The in-kind projects delivered to date include a Security Forces building and a new Westgate facility. At Joint Base San Antonio, the lessee has renovated historic buildings and constructed a new facility on Fort Sam Houston. The forecasted value of this lease is approximately $47 million. At Eglin Air Force Base, the developer is building a 152-room beachfront hotel with retail and restaurant facilities. The project will return $11 million to the installation. The lease also has provisions for a second phase to add a 124-room hotel expansion with an estimated return to the Air Force of $5.7 million. To date, the estimated value returned to the Air Force for all projects in its EUL inventory is $232 million. In summary, the Real Property Management Division is here to provide long-term sustainment of existing and new EUL projects in the Air Force portfolio. We look forward to working with you in the future to maximize the value for underutilized assets at your installation.